Look, Lisa has been terrorizing my family for over a year now. She's obsessed with Patrick. Her obsession is completely out of control, to the point where she tried to kill me.
So call Mac. The hell are you doing here?
Matt cannot arrest Lisa without proof. And supposedly Johnny has a syringe that she tried to inject me with, and instead of turning it over to the police, he's made it into a treasure hunt for me and Lisa.
Okay, look, I don't want to be a part of any game you guys are playing. And you tell Johnny Zakara I don't like him enough for him to come into my house. And that goes for you too.
Look, I don't expect you to do me any favors, but I also don't believe for one second that you would let Lisa hurt my child. Which she will do if you don't help me stop her.
Okay, you can't fire me. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're certainly not doing the job you were hired for. When I ask for a consult, I expect more than a cursory glance at a chart. The patient deserves more than that.
Okay, well, the patient was stable, so...
That's not the point. You left this hospital without notifying anyone or bothering to ask permission. You don't just leave a note on my desk after the fact explaining why. Not that I buy for a second that's why you're in my office.
Okay, I realize that what happened today was completely unprofessional. It's just all of those catty remarks and those crazy accusations sometimes get to be too much. I just needed to get out of here for a little bit.
I have kept you on this staff because I think you're a gifted doctor. But after what you pulled tonight, I'm beginning to question my judgment and yours.
Lisa is crazy, Johnny. You think this little competition is going to help get her life back together, then so are you. Let's just say that Lisa finds a syringe first and she destroys it. You think her problems are going to go away with it? They're not. They're deeper than that. She needs help, and I'm talking real help.
I know, crazy. And Lisa ain't it. Believe me.
Johnny, you think you're giving her a chance to turn her life around, but all it is a free pass to further destroy my family.
Giving her a chance to take a gamble. Same thing for Robin. And they each have the same odds.
You're gambling with people's lives. Keep it up and somebody's going to die.
You stay right here, okay? I'll be back and we'll figure this out, but you stay right here. Hey, I lost him. Check the other side of the pier.
Get in, let's go.
It's always tough breaking in a new Mississippi.
How's my tie?
Cheap and dated. Did I say that out loud?
You really think it looks cheap?
Only to the trained eye.
Brenda works in fashion.
Lose the tie.
Better?
Really? He'll be here in a second. Just...
You know, I am a jurist. I am not a scullery maid. I see no reason why I should be dancing attendance on the latest Mississippi, no matter how often.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Oh.
Hey.
You know, Max, Milo, and Diane.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Babe. What's going on?
Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Their job, right, is to make sure that you're safe and happy. Okay? And if you need anything, just ask me.
Okay. But
What the hell is that?
Spinelli. Spinelli brought those.
Yeah, to make you feel more at home, Mrs. Corinthos.
yeah, but we're not living here, so right? Because what happened to our house in the woods?
Some might accuse you of being overly dramatic, Doc. But not me. I happen to agree with you. Once you start playing fast and loose with people's lives, it rarely ends well. Look at Sonny and my sister. He used her up and tossed her out just like you did with Lisa.
Oh, wow. So that's what this is about. You're protecting Lisa because she reminds you of your sister. That's twisted, Johnny. Since you're sleeping with Lisa. But I will give you this, Lisa is definitely just as crazy as your whack job sister.
It must be easy for you to drop the blame square in Lisa's lap. Act like she went nuts in a vacuum and you had nothing to do with it. Hell, part of me thinks that you probably liked the attention, even maybe encouraged it. What's one night, right? But then your wife became wise to the whole thing and, well, Lisa's all of a sudden a raving lunatic. Never once considering that she may actually have real feelings for you. It's no wonder the girl snapped.
Okay, Johnny. You and Lisa can continue to play your sick little games. I don't give a crap. But leave me and Robin out of it.
Lisa thought that taking Emma would show Patrick they could be a family. Okay? That's how crazy she is. That she could even justify kidnapping if it gets Patrick's attention. What if someone took Jocelyn? Some sick, deranged woman. Wouldn't you want her to pay? I mean, Lisa won't unless you at least let me look around. Please.
You got 2 minutes. Don't mess everything up, you know.
There has to be a clue in here somewhere.
Unless Johnny's just trying to send you and Lisa on a wild goose chase to make you crazy, and it looks like it's working. I mean, you could have just rang the doorbell. Why did you just walk into my house?
If I look like I'm crazy, I will jump through any hoops that I have to, as long as I find that clue. Told you.
Okay, I thought it'd be better for me to leave and clear my head than rush a patient into surgery and possibly make a mistake because I was still focused on my latest run-in with Robin. Okay, I don't think that is bad judgment. If anything, I say
Good
the hospital
doctors
potential
don't let their
lawsuit.
emotions get in the way of treating patients. Great doctors, like you and Patrick, don't second-guess your skills and never pass up a chance in the OR. What were you looking for in my office?
I was looking for a pen to write a note.
You always have an answer, don't you?
It's the truth.
The fact that you're lying to cover makes me think you've been lying about everything. Boiling him as toy, trying to inject Robin.
Of course you're siding with Robin because you're just trying to get back at me for breaking things up.
I have been over backwards to be fair to you. But it's becoming increasingly clear that you've been playing me for a fool. And what I can't figure out is for how long. Did you sleep with me for leverage? To keep me from firing you when you decided to start pulling all of these stupid stunts? Or was the time we spent together the last sane moments you had before diving headlong into this obsession with Patrick?
Okay, Patrick was unhappy with his marriage, so he cheated. Somehow, he's come out completely unscathed while Robin has labeled me a psychopath. There's absolutely no proof to back up any of her accusations.
Of the distractions, I've had enough of the disruptions and all the drama around here. If that syringe does surface, you will be fired.
I'm sorry.
You can leave now. Go.
Aren't these nuptials a little sudden?
Well, Siobhan doesn't have time to avoid deportation.
I want you to understand, Siobhan. What little I know of you, I like. I mean, I like you a lot. It's none of my business, but I think that you've been good for Lucky.
That's a lovely build-up, but I sense the follow-through might be a tad disappointing.
I offered what I thought was a reasonable alternative to a green card wedding.
I know, and I appreciate that, but we've chosen to go a different route, Dad.
I think you're making a mistake.
Anybody see you?
Dante, nobody else.
You should be okay.
Look, the guys are able to finish. I called Bernie and let him know.
What are you talking about, call Bernie? You're not calling anybody.
Look, I heard you were busy. Somebody had to be there.
Yeah, but that's not your job, Michael.
Well, it sure sounded like you used the help.
Do you know how close you are to going back to prison? Is that what you want?
Look, what happened tonight could have happened.
It's not going to happen again.
The owners of the property were very happy to accept an early lease termination. In fact, they've already sold the property to another buyer. Went really fast. Although I don't know why I'm surprised. The architecture of that house alone made that a very desirable piece of property.
Wow, this is amazing. Honey, you sold our house? So when were you going to tell me about this?
The place was a security nightmare. I mean, all that glass.
Yeah, sniper's dream.
And after everything happened, just thought that you and the boss would rest easier living here where you know it's safe.
Okay, you guys go back to work.
You're gonna love it here. It's the best. It's a great outfit. Come on.
This will be counted as billable hours.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. See, I was trying to figure out a way to tell you, and then, things happened with the bomb and everything.
Right.
So, but he is right about, it's a lot better for you to be here with me. I feel much more, you know what I mean?
Ooh, no, because of the snipers?
No, that's, Milo he doesn't have a lot of tactic when he
Honey,
speaks.
could you just do me one little favor? Maybe next time you could tell me first. Yeah, I mean, when it's something this important.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you okay? You okay then?
No, I don't know. I mean, I kind of miss our, beautiful house. I thought we were gonna live there. I mean, that's where you gave me my rings. That's where we had our first Christmas. And I mean, any place that you are is home to me.
Do you want a tour of that home?
You're gonna give me a tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
I'll take a tour. I feel fine.
Oh, I know.
Stop asking that.
Stupid little treasure hunt almost cost me my job, and it still might if Robin finds a syringe.
Well, then you best get cracking, huh?
Okay, this clue doesn't make any sense. The luck runs out? What is that supposed to mean?
It does make sense if you stop and think about it.
Okay, just tell me where you hid the syringe.
Now, that wouldn't be very fair to Robin, would it? I gotta keep a level playing field.
Robin's had plenty of time to look for the syringe while I was busy trying to explain myself to Steve. Okay, if you don't help me, Robin's gonna have all the proof she needs to get me fired, and then I'm gonna be forced to leave Port Charles. And I know you don't want that.
Okay.
So please just help me.
This competition is all about you helping yourself. Okay? It's about you living for yourself instead of Patrick.
Anything?
No sign of the syringe, but more clues to follow. I'm beginning to wonder if they actually lead anywhere, or if this is just a big game to Johnny.
Yeah, I went and talked to Johnny to try and get him to drop his stupid fiasco, but no luck. He doesn't think Lisa's crazy, just misunderstood. In some twisted way, he thinks by helping Lisa, it's gonna make up for the fact that he couldn't save his sister.
What you seek stays in the family.
What is that?
The next clue. Maybe Johnny was talking about Claudia.
So what does that mean? Find the grave, find the
Patrick,
syringe?
there's a trauma patient in the ER. I need you on it.
Paige Marucci.
Marucci's in surgery. Last I checked, even the neurologist on call.
Chief, something came up.
Well, put your personal life on the back burner. The patient takes priority.
It's okay, I got it.
Okay, Dad, if you have objections to us getting married, I'd like to hear them.
Well, I think it's, sudden, that's all. Look, you're still bleeding from the wounds of your last marriage. And rebound relationships, I hear, don't usually make for stable marriages.
I'm marrying Siobhan to keep her in the country, okay? It's not a perfect solution, obviously, but it's better than the alternative.
I understand your reservations. I have a few myself. But Lucky's been generous enough to offer his help, and I can't see my way clear to refuse.
Look, you'll know where we'll be tonight. We'll be with the Justice of the Peace. If you show up, you show up, right? Come on, let's go.
Thank you for meeting me.
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
I'm worried about Michael. He was trying to help Jason.
Help Jason how?
By overseeing a shipment. I don't have all the details. I just know that Jason was going after him, and I thought you might know a little bit more.
No, I actually haven't heard anything about this, but I wouldn't worry if I were you. Jason's not gonna let anything happen to him.
I don't want to be another person who acts like Michael can't handle things on his own. But I don't want to lose him either, Sam. You know, if Michael violates his parole, he's going to go back to prison, and it can't happen.
That is not gonna happen. Jason would take him and disappear somewhere first. Don't think about this kind of stuff. What are you doing to yourself?
I know, thank you. I know you have better things to do than sit here and hold my hand while I wait for Michael's call.
No, actually, this is a good distraction. I've been coming up with a bunch of dead ends. I'm trying to look for Theo Hoffman, anything that would help Jason out.
It's probably nothing, but I do know a girl from the club, Brittany. She's been dating this new guy from Eastern Europe. He's been taking her all the, expensive places. He's been buying her these gifts. She thought he was perfect. Of course, with the accent and the money. Right around the same night of Brenda and Sonny's wedding, this guy basically turned into a hermit. He doesn't want to go anywhere. Not even out for groceries or anything, so Brittany has been taking everything over to his place. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, it could be one of Theo's men. I don't know. Maybe I would have to...
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting these headaches. Do you have an address on him?
How'd you know it's at the pier?
Hey, I asked you to stay away from this business. You ignored me, and then you went behind my back.
Tonight wasn't about defying you, Jason. I was trying to help. I heard there's an important shipment coming in. You weren't going to be there. I figured I'd pick up the slack, make sure it landed. So you can focus on finding Theo, but everything would have been fine if the cops didn't show up.
That's their job. The cops can show up anytime they want. All it takes is once.
If you needed somebody you could trust at the
I didn't ask you for help.
Well, I didn't ask you to send yourself to prison to protect me either, did I? But I needed you there, and I can admit that now. But why can't you admit you need me too?
Yes, the last name is Weber?
Pizza!
Shh, just a minute.
I want
the results
pizza.
for Aiden, that's correct.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm sorry.
I want
Wait, just a minute. Cameron Weber, I will talk about dinner when I'm off the phone. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm just calling to see if the results have been mailed out yet. Oh, on Tuesday? Oh, so I should be getting them today. Okay, great, thank you.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, buddy. Is everything okay?
No!
What's with Cam?
Well, he's protesting my parenting methods.
Can I, talk to you for a second? Hey, buddy.
Eat these for a minute and talk to your brother. Then don't eat them. Stay with your brother, please.
I'll be right back.
Oh, my goodness.
Where's Lucky? I thought he had the boys.
Oh, I didn't tell you? Lucky's, he's getting married tonight.
To Siobhan?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little quick?
Well, Siobhan's visa expired, so he's just doing what he can to keep her in the country.
Wow. So how are you with all this?
It's Lucky's business. What?
I just know that you were hoping you and Lucky would work things out somehow. And now he's marrying someone else.
It's a green card marriage. Come on, boys, let's get in the elevator. Say bye to Uncle Steven.
Bye.
See you later.
It's never gonna last.
Can I please have some
Push the button for me.
Maybe your father's right. Jumping into marriage so soon might be a bad idea. All things considered.
What things?
Elizabeth, for one. Your feelings for her.
Elizabeth and I share kids, nothing more. I'm free to marry whomever I want. And besides, it was my choice to do this.
After the government forced your hand.
No, we decided that marriage was the best option. Siobhan, you and me, together. So whatever with the government or my dad's opinion, it doesn't matter.
But it does. You wouldn't be trying to convince me otherwise.
Oh, here to apologize?
You cannot be serious.
Listen, under this stylish suit, there are tire tracks up and down my back from getting thrown under the bus trying to save Jasper from Interpol.
I told you I didn't want Jax arrested. Unfortunately, now we're at an even bigger impasse when it comes to custody of Jocelyn.
If he wants to raise those kids, Caroline, let him. That way you don't have to have the burden of trying to figure out when you should support the damn kids and when you should tell them they're completely off the rails.
Wow. If I didn't know better, I would say you, the man who doesn't give a damn, is Suffering a parental crisis of conscience.
Okay, it's a good house.
All you've seen is the bedroom.
That's all I want to see. Yeah, how long have you lived here?
A while. I bought this place for my kids because I wanted them to have a place that they could call their home with a great big backyard, and I knew they'd like living on the water because that way I could take them out on the boat. They love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it must have been a nice place for them to grow up.
Well, every time Carla and I was split up, it was like the boys would move in with her. Christina would come visit me every so often, and then that stopped. And I gotta tell you, this is a pretty big place to live by yourself. And I was counting on you to maybe make this feel like a home for me.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
I've never had a home. But we've moved from place to place. Stayed in all those hotels. But there was never any family, Family was the one thing that was missing from all those beautiful places.
A home is like, it's about the people in it, right?
Yeah. I want to make a home wherever you want to. For us. And for your kids.
Hey. Should we have met at Jake's? Looks like you could use something stronger than coffee.
It was a bad night. I know what I should do as a cop, but I know what I shouldn't do as a brother.
Oh no, did Michael violate his parole?
I caught him unloading one of Sonny's shipments at the pier. Yeah, Ronnie and I got a tip. We roll in, everyone scatters, and I chase after this guy. It's not until I catch him and have a gun against his head that I find out that it's Michael. I let him go. I didn't tell Ronnie about it.
So what is he thinking? If he violates his parole, he knows he's gonna get sent back to Pennville.
And if I do nothing, Michael gets deeper into the mob. Which is worse.
Look, Jason, I know the way the business works. Look, Dad may give the orders, but you handle all the day-to-day operations, everything from overseeing shipments to running the warehouse, when you should be focusing on finding Theo. And not finding Theo is revenge for what he did to Sam and Brenda, but to send a message to the other families. You don't hurt someone we care about and get away with it.
Michael.
What?
I can't. Growing up, you were exposed to things you never should have been. You never got the chance to have a normal childhood. I just want you to have a normal life.
Look, you're not gonna let anyone else help you with Theo. Dad's gonna be too busy with Brenda to help you on the business side. That leaves me. You need somebody you can trust. Just face it, Jason. That's me.
It'll never be you. And I'm sorry for that. Please don't let it take your future.
Look, all my life, you protected me. Maybe too much. And it took going to Pentonville to finally learn how to stand up for myself. You know what? The thought of going back there, yeah, it scares the hell out of me. Not half as much as living a life someone else wants. Having some corporate job, feeling completely numb.
I'm not asking you to be somebody else. I don't want you to be. I just want to see you happy and not back in a cell.
It's my risk.
So I got Michael landing shipments for you. That's a great way to keep him out of Benton.
No, I don't, but you know what? That's up to you.
Oh, really? Well, I won't be arresting Michael, but I sure as hell will arrest you.
Age doesn't look the way it used to. It's more gradual, subtly self-confident. Shouldn't anti-aging be just as subtle? Sculptra Aesthetic, the injectable that replaces lost collagen gradually for a naturally subtle look. And it can last up to 2 years. You didn't age overnight. Why anti-age overnight? Injection site discomfort, redness, bruising, bleeding, swelling, bumps and delayed lumps, some with inflammation may occur that typically resolve. It's anti-age for the modern age. Visit sculptraaesthetic.com.
Hello, sunshine, sweet as you can be.
Wake up to sweetness with Honey Nut Cheerios cereal. Kissed with real honey. And the 100% natural whole grain oats can help lower your cholesterol.
You are so sweet to me.
Be happy, be healthy.
When allergies make your eyes itch, don't suffer waiting for your pills to kick in. Add Aloe for fast eye itch relief that works in minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Only Aloe comes from the eye care experts at Bausch & Lomb. So when allergies strike, add Aloe. Because it's not just your allergies, it's your eyes. For fast eye itch relief, add Aloe in the eye care aisle.
Healthy smiles start at the gum line. Fortunately, there's new Crest Pro Health Clinical Gum Protection Toothpaste. It helps eliminate plaque at the gum line, helping prevent gingivitis. And it's even been clinically proven to help reverse it in just 4 weeks. New Crest Pro Health Clinical Toothpaste.
I've had asthma for 11 years.
But my symptoms kept coming back.
Kept coming back. Then I found out Advair helps prevent symptoms from happening in the first place.
Advair is for asthma that's not well controlled on a long-term asthma medicine, such as an inhaled corticosteroid. Advair will not replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms. Advair contains salmeterol, which increases the risk of death from asthma problems and may increase the risk of hospitalization in children and adolescents. Advair is not for people whose asthma is well controlled with a long-term asthma control medicine like an inhaled corticosteroid. Once your asthma is well controlled, your doctor will decide if you can stop Advair without loss of control and prescribe a different asthma control medicine, such as an inhaled corticosteroid. Do not take Advair more than prescribed. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Is Advair right for you?
Ask your doctor.
Get your first prescription free.
Advair helps prevent symptoms.
The little girl was dropped into a deep, dark cave with snakes and boogeymen.
And no cartoons.
But she got out, right, Mommy?
No. She was stuck in there for 100 years, all by herself. That's why we never take Mommy and Daddy's strawberry cheesecake temptations.
Okay, bedtime.
6 indulgent layered desserts at 150 calories or less. New Temptations. It's the first jello that's just for adults.
All new ABC Tonight at a special time, 9/8 Central.
Sam and I had a moment.
A simple kiss.
We were just nostalgic.
But hidden passion.
You didn't feel anything when we were out there, all alone.
Can't be disguised.
We both know it's more than just nostalgia.
Anything you guys want to tell me?
ABC's Private Practice. All new tonight at a special time, 9/8 Central. Followed by a special Off the Map on ABC.
They face the press.
Who do you think is your biggest competition?
What are you most nervous about? Try not to fall on our butts the first week.
When they announce the cast, there's that person where you're like, who's that? Now I'm that person.
They met their partners.
I love that. It's good on you.
This Monday.
What's up, man?
Never been so nervous in my life.
Are they ready?
I am here to win.
For the biggest challenge of their lives.
This is so crazy.
Dancing with the Stars live 2-hour premiere event. Monday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
So this is how you're supposed to be mentoring Michael, right? You're showing him the ins and outs of the business. What's next? The field trip to the Pine Barrens where you show him where you bury all the bodies?
It's not like that, Dante. Michael, Dante's a cop. You don't have to say anything.
That's right. That's right. You have the right to remain silent. You've been working on that for years, right? You made it an art form. That's right. You don't have to say a damn thing to me. I don't care. I will find something and make it stick, and then you will go to prison.
This is towards
I know. You be careful on the stairs, please. Can you move him for me? Hey, Cameron, we're gonna be making macaroni tonight. If you wanna help me, come downstairs, please.
You need to stay in the country, Siobhan. I'm ready to marry you. No doubts, no regrets.
You see that now? change your mind once you're settled with me.
Don't second guess yourself. No, don't overthink this, okay? I'm not. You need to stay in Port Charles so we can see where this goes.
You're marrying me so you can date me?
Yeah, see, I like that. That makes sense.
Some would say that you're putting the cart before the horse.
Listen to me. We need to make a decision here, okay? Do you want to marry me or not?
Next.
Damn it, Lisa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was that for?
Making all my dreams come true.
Jax, it's me. I know you're probably in with the doctor. Just give Jocelyn a kiss and you tell her I'm going to be there soon. We're going to get through this together. Jake? Jakey, where are you? Jake?
How many of you watching right now can name a soldier who's fighting in the war? I can honestly say I cannot. The wars in Afghanistan and Iraq are the longest wars in United States history, longer than World War II, longer than Vietnam.